YouTubers. It's Quincy here from Team Stand and Draw.
And Divizzle.
And recently, the Magus just came out, and I've been waiting a very long time for this, and I happened to got my hands on a decent amount of the cards, so I made a deck for it. So I'm gonna show you guys what I made, and you guys can tell me what you made, and yeah, we'll just compare, I guess. Alright. Let's see, let's get started with the zeros first. Move the ones and the threes and the twos out the way. Alright, my zeros are 4 heal triggers. One of them being the starter. Those mages can do that. 8 draw triggers. I ran 3 of different kinds because three different kinds of draw triggers because I ran out of draw triggers. And 4 crits, psychic birds, to put them in the soul for 1 tech that I have with one of the grade 3s. And that's my zero, and that's my man, I'm tired.
Grade 0 lineup.
And that's my grade 0 lineup. 8 draw, 4 crit, 4 heals. And remember, one of the heals being the actual starter for the deck. Alright. On to the ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 Tetra Mages. That is your perfect card of the deck. 2 AK Vanillas just cuz. It's always something good to ride at the start. 3 Circle Mages, just to look at the top card whenever I have to, or need to know it to activate one of the grade 3 skills. 3 Crescent Mages, and it's a very good booster in my opinion. I would have put in Milk, but I've actually ran out of space for it, so I just let this rock, and it actually works out pretty good. Crescent Mages' skill, if you guys don't know, you guess the top card of the deck, and if you know it, or if you happen to know it, you can damn, I'm sorry y'all, I'm just tired. You can name the top card, and if it's right, she gets an extra 3k. So yeah, it makes her a 9k booster. And last but not least, 3 of Rippus Mages. That is your 10k hitter of the deck. Always important. Plus, it's part of the archetype. Very important. Next is my grade 2s. 3 Briolette Mages. Her skill is actually pretty neat. You Soul Blast 1, you draw a card, and you put it at the top of the deck. So basically, you're always going to know what your next top card is. Really helpful for the grade 3 skill. 3 QR Mages. 12k hitter of the deck, that's all. Nothing special. Part of the archetype, very important. Next is Stellar Magus, which is a card I found very interesting. If this card attacks a Vanguard, you Counter Blast 1, and you guess the top card. If it's right, put it to your hand. If it's wrong, you basically just unflip a damage, so it's free. This is a free skill. Found that pretty cool. And last but not least, he's a very small tech, Oracle Agent Royce. If you hit Counter Blast 1, you get to search for a grade 3. This is pretty helpful if you get stuck and you happen to catch him in your hand at one point. And last but not least, I have here my grade 3s. 2 Hexagonal Mages. I only have 2. It was really hard for me to get these, but that's all I can get at the time. Easier break ride. When a grade 3 rides, you get your 10k. You get to look at the top 3 cards, put 1 to your hand, and then you put the other 2 on the top of the deck in the order of your choosing. Pretty cool, in my opinion. Next but not least is the promo card, Pentagonal Magus. These cards, to be honest, this is literally the only good Magus grade 3 in my opinion. For now, anyway. If Bushiroad decides to make more. The skill is
Fighters Collection.
Shut up. The skill is it's a limit break. When you attack, you guess the top card. If it's correct, you get plus 5,000 in a critical. It's very fun to stack that along with a trigger. And also another skill is an act. You counterblast 2 cards with Magus in its name, and you get your plus 5,000. And that's that. Last but not least, 2 of the 12k hitters, and again, another very small tech, Evil Eye Princess Uriel. She is just a... I'll just have her here for when I get another hexagonal magus, but if you have 6 or more cards in the soul, you can bind 1 card from your opponent's hand when she's placed on rearguard or vanguard. Doesn't really matter. It's pretty cool. Let's see what we got here. Hang on. Alright, let me hand it off to you, Divisible. You get your deck and you can show them what you're doing.
In the same video.
Yes, in the same video. Who that?
Alright. Small intermission.
Go get him.
I'm holding the camera.
Hold up, I got you right now. Hang on. Hang on a second, people's grabbing this. It's just getting his
same
God. Shut up.
Oh man.
It'll work.
Oh, whoa.
Yes, it will.
It's never going.
It's working right now. Hold up to me. What, I did all that in 6 minutes. Come on. And then we gotta explain strategies.
Oh, you should have done that just now.
No, we're gonna do it after.
Alright. Just a couple minutes of complaining. Alright. That's how it's going down. I'm Divisible. You know who I am. I don't know why I had to tell you my name, but I guess I got to tell you my name. Alright. So, I remade my Royal Paladin deck. You may see it in a couple videos. One video. But, I remade it. I had to have fun with it. I did not start with Royal Paladins. But I made a deck. And it is a Galahad, Ride Chain, whatever. And,
Galahad.
Yeah.
You know that card is banned already.
What?
Brugal.
Barkle.
Barkle, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people. Right. I'm a liar.
So, I use this starter. He's the starter of the Ride Chain. It's like the Tsukiyomi Ride Chain. At the beginning of my ride phase, you know, search the top 5 for the grade 1. Alright. So my trigger lineup is as followed. I got the 4 heal triggers. 1 being a Jewel Knight. When I'm stacking at the bottom, I always want to differentiate. Alright. So, rest of my triggers. I got 5 draw triggers. 1 being a Jewel Knight and 1 being the Marble. I like to put them on rear guard. Have them to boost. And then put them in the soul for 3k.
So watch out for those Kagero players.
You need them 6 in the soul. Alright. And last, I play 7 criticals. Criticals, always needed. Always needed. Alright. Self-explanatory. Crits win games.
And that's true.
Shout out to my Dago.
Dago is not even...
On to my grade 1s. I have 2 perfect guards. Jewel Knights. I don't like the original.
Wow.
She's
that's hate.
Yeah. Okay. I have 2 drop and draw, rest, drop and draw. That helps me to get to the bottom of the deck, search out for stuff I need or I don't need. If I want to drop a 3, I'll do it. Scuba the boo. Alright. I got 3 toy pickles. Toy pickles. Toy pickles. Anyway. I got 3 of these. If I have 2 grade 3s on the rear guards, and if rear guard or vanguard, he's a 9k booster. Perfect behind a Palamedes. I don't have that card in the deck, but
you about to get so much hate.
Yeah. I run 4 Snoggles because it is also partially a Garmor build. So, gotta run that card. Drop a card. I know, he gets power for every other Snoggle on the field. Alright, and last but not least, self-explanatory. I run 4 of the grade 1. If he's on ban during my ride phase, I check the top 5 for the grade 2. Alright. That's the grade 1s.
Oh, well, pardon me for not laying out my cards like that.
I don't know, man. You tell me. My grade 2s. I like to be like Aichi Sendo, so I'll play one Blaster Blade.
That's not even a real Blaster Blade.
Blaster Blade Spirit. Alright. I don't know how I Spirit call him. He's cool. One is how you do it. 2 Garmors. Drop a card. Search out for that Snorgle. Yeah, Snoggle. Sorry. Alright, set up for the grade 3 Snoggle. You got the High Breeder. Alright, Counterblast 2 and search for a High Beast. You can also search out for a Snorgle or search out for the Margle. You always want to get 6 in the soul for the grade 3 of the Rod Chain. And self-explanatory. You got the grade 2. This also searches the top 5 for the grade 3. And if grade 3 rides inside the grade 2, soul charge 2. Yeah, so that's my grade 2s. As you can see, it's 9 instead of 5. So, makes sense. Alright, so I'm playing 9 grade 3s. I purchased a decent amount of these, but it's as follows. I play the 3 Garmor.
$2.
$2 a pop. Just kidding. Garmor's skill, he drops a card. When he placed on Van, I drop a card, and I search out for a Snoggle, and he gets 1,000 power for every Snoggle on the rear. I enjoy him early game because I can hit for those cross ride numbers if I have a back row Snorgle. Then I like to change them later. I play 3 Pendragon. Pendragon's a cool skill. Daigo.
Oh my god.
When he's placed on Van, he gets 5k, and Limit Break, he can search the top 5 her grade 3 and Superior Ride. I enjoy having him because he accumulates soul for the main boss of the deck, which is the grade 3 of the Rod Chain.
You only have 3 of those?
You're damn right. Yeah, his skill is if I don't have any of the grade 1, 2, or the 0 in the soul, then he's a 9k. And his second skill is if I have 6 in soul, which I need cards to put in the soul, he gets 3k. I can counterblast 2 and get 3k in a crit. So I enjoy that aspect of the deck.
Very threatening, not to mention it. Once you complete these Rod Chains, you're in 11k.
Yes.
It was very helpful back in the day, yes, and still is now.
Yes, indeed. Alright. So that's the deck. I'm assuming he wants to show strategy. I don't really have strategy with the Royal Paladins, but I'll let you show.
It's just a couple.
I'll show. Switch over.
I mean, you gotta take the camera.
Yeah, I'll figure it out a way.
I'll figure out a way, he says.
Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. Alright.
Okay, now, the basics of the Magus build is pretty much almost everything happens when you get to grade 3. That's pretty much it. Once you get to grade 3, only thing you have to do is know your top card. That's it. That's all you have to do. But there are some skills from grade 2 that can also help you early on. Say that was your Vanguard. Let me see if I can find it. Say this was a rare, and you had 1 soul. 1 card in your soul. And a damage. And this was your deck. Now, to do this skill, yeah, you can guess, or you can know your top card. Thanks to Brilliant Magus, what you could do is, you could Soul Blast 1, put that to the drop swing, you draw the card, and basically Brilliant Magus goes to the top. So then when she attacks, you attack, Blast 1, and you know it's Brilliant Magus. So, and when you attack, Brilliant Magus she comes to your hand from Stellar Magus' skill, then you do your drive check, you get an extra card. So if you know the top card, you can basically +1 for now, or if you need to know the top card, there are also other cards that do that. Like, for example, your very, very, very basic card, Circle Magus, when she's placed on the rare or Vanguard, look at the top card, put it right back. Don't show it to your opponent though. You don't want them to know that. But other cards like Stellar Magus and Brilliant Magus and Pentagon Magus, those cards you have to show to your opponent, sadly, because otherwise then you'd be cheating. You'd be a fraud. Now let's say you didn't have. Put your 4 damage down. Now let's say this was on rare. This was boosted. Now let's say you're here now. You guys are at 5 damage, and to win, he's asking you. Damn, not even to win. Just just to get the hit. You need to get that +5 and that critical. Now, these cards don't look like they do anything, but thanks to this boost here, Crescent Mages, you can find out the top card for it to activate your Vanguard skill. When this boosts anything, Rearguard or Vanguard, you can declare the top name for +3. Even if you get it wrong, you still know what your top card is. Then you can attack with your main card here, Pentagon of Magus, called Brilliant Magus. It's right, you get +5 in the crit, so now you're hitting for 16, and whatever comes after that. So it's pretty basic. All you really have to know is just your top card, really. That's it. That's about it for me.
There's no really strategy in the Royal Paladin.
That's a chain ride. You just follow the chain ride.
Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Nothing special there. So this wraps up the double deck profile. Yeah.
Sorry if we're out of it, man. It's like 3 o'clock.
Sorry for the no videos on Friday. Got lazy. No, we didn't get lazy. We were buying a box and we lost track of time. So we hope to see you guys next Friday or whenever we throw a video. For now,
I hope you enjoyed it.
Comment, like, subscribe. Yeah, all that good jazz. And we'll see you guys later.
Good night.